Alright, man. I remember the last video I made about Megan Thee Stallion. At the beginning, how I was talking about I held myself from making any comments the first day that she came out. Well, as you know, I probably should have held myself the second day because my second thought was wrong. The first time I thought about it, it was right. Billboard came out with an interview. It wasn't a video interview. I guess a journalistic interview, a magazine interview. I don't fucking know. But you read that shit. It's a text interview. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to whoever transcribed that interview because you play too much. You transcribed that shit exactly how that nigga Carl Crawford was saying this shit. And you play too much because that shit was funny. Like, I know that he said, like, my boy probably, because you know Carl Crawford, former MLB baseball player, that's redundant, but he's pretty much a new music executive. Thankfully, he has connections with Jay Prince. Forgive me, Jay Prince, because I'm sorry. I fell for the okie doke, man. I fell for the okie doke, bruh. I actually understand what they were saying on Everyday Struggle now that I've read that interview in its entirety. So from what it seems like Meg Thee Stallion actually hasn't paid your boy Carl any money since last August. And he's saying that she owes him upwards of $2 million. He thinks, or he says, and he feels that Rock Nation basically was getting in Meg's ear so that they could take her away from 1501 Entertainment. And that's crazy, but I mean, that's business. You know what it is. He basically said for her to sit there and say that she did not understand the terms and that, you know, all of that, she was younger when she did the contract. He said it's bullshit. He said she was not 20 years old when she did it. He said she was 23. And he said that her mother actually was the one, and if I'm not mistaken, T. Ferris was the one that assisted her with doing that, you know, going over that contract and filling it out and everything. So it's crazy. I jumped out the window. It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? We could be wrong just as long as we come back and say that we was wrong. You know what I'm saying? Let's not die on the hill of being wrong and just looking stupid because you don't want to admit you was wrong. That's dumb. That's not progression. That's insanity. So, bro, like, when you really think about it, truthfully, honestly, yeah, 60-40 split is cool, but another thing that she was saying is that, saying like she had to pay producers and all of this, and he said that, man, that's really not the case, but he couldn't confirm or deny it because he had his guy dealing with her. It wasn't him dealing with her, like just walking, with her 24/7. He said he hasn't talked to her, if I'm not mistaken, since August. And when you really think about it, you know, common sense is common sense, bro. Maybe I was not using that in that last video. Common sense is common sense. If you sign to a label, you know they're taking out a percentage because of something. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're doing something for you. There's marketing in place for it. You don't get to the you know that magazine that nobody fucking read and nobody care about? Nobody even care about that list, but she was in that freshman list, whatever that is, double XL freshman list. You don't get there without placement. You know what I'm saying? Like, it sound cool. It all sounds good, and I was hoping that it would be that good because like I said, bro, I like the way Meg moves. But unfortunately, she was doing what all the artists do and using her following to, finessing her following and using that following to bring backlash to somebody that was really not doing nothing wrong. She just didn't fuck with, you know, what she signed. And he said it multiple times that, like, bro, she has a very great contract. And the reason why they do get the money from her performances and stuff is because she has a part of her masters and she also gets a lot of money from, if I'm not mistaken, the sales of the music. You know what I'm saying? So this is the thing. He sounded very upset, as like, I don't know, man. I could just feel it. You know what I'm saying? I could just feel him as, you know, a man going against a woman in a situation, especially if that woman has people that's, you know, behind her, even no matter even she sound crazy or not. I could just feel it. And again, bro, this is still just conjecture. This is still just conjecture. I'm just spitting my opinion. I'm not no motherfucking journalist. You know what I'm saying? The information wasn't out there. Maybe I could have looked a little bit more. Maybe not. I don't know how public, you know, hip-hop contracts are. But that's why there goes another day that I can correct my wrongs. How do y'all feel about this situation? Do y'all feel kind of betrayed that Meg, you know, gave you the okie doke? I personally don't, because a lot of artists do it. That's, you know, that's what they do. This music game is nasty. And like your boy was saying on Everyday Struggle, Wayno, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, people come up, and once they come up and get what they wanted out the deal, they feel like they don't have to fulfill the contract that they signed that's binding. And that's just completely not true. And I gotta respect my man. Gotta respect him. He's not my man, but like, I fuck with they show. And he's a exec at he's VP at A&R. He's VP at Asylum, and he's I think head A&R. So I'm pretty sure he know a little bit about something. And your boy DJ Academics was on his side as well. You know, I like kind of being rogue though. But right is right, wrong is wrong. I don't like that social media stuff, how you like can just turn the whole narrative around. That's kind of ass to me, bro. Just to be like completely honest with you, it's kind of ass. But you know, that's what they gonna do. People only want what they want. You know what I'm saying? Artists only want what they want. So that's what they're gonna keep doing. But like, subscribe, and comment how you feel about the situation now that you have that information. If you do not have that information, I would say, if you're commenting on this situation and haven't read the article, I would say read the article just to get another perspective. I'm not saying agree with me, but just to get another perspective, so you're just not talking blindly like I was in the last video. But that's pretty much all I have for this video. Y'all have a good rest of y'all night, and we out.